Hello world, Shelly here, and today I've got red hair. So I'm going to show you guys how I got it. I used Color Zap to remove the black plum that was in my hair, and then I used some L'Oreal Upside Down Box, L'Oreal Excellence HiColor for dark hair to turn it red. Let me preface this with the fact that I am not a professional. In fact, I'm pretty lackadaisical with my hair. If I get a haircut or a color that I don't like, I don't care. It grows out. It's just hair. So do not take my advice. Please consult your local hair professionals for any of this kind of stuff. I'm just going to show you what I did, how I got this look. It works for me. I'm not suggesting that you do it, and I'm not promising it will work for you, but this is how I got my red hair. Well, hello. Do you like my sexy dollar store reading glasses? Meow. Okay, so I'm starting out with Color Zap, and I've got 2 boxes because I have very thick hair, and the instructions are on the inside of the box, so you have to destroy your box in order to read the instructions. I recommend destroying your box very carefully because the timing guide is right where you're going to tear everything apart. And if you're not careful, you're going to destroy the timing guide, and that's pretty important, so don't destroy that. Now, my goal here is to strip out the dark color that I've got in, which is almost my natural color, but you know, it's been dyed, because color doesn't lift color. So if I try to go in with a lighter shade on this hair, the only hair that's going to take it is my roots, my virgin hair that hasn't been dyed. So since color can't lift color, you have to remove your previous hair color before you try to put a lighter shade on. And the color I'm going to attempt to go to is red, which you already saw in the intro, but this is the L'Oreal Technique Excellence HiColor Reds for dark hair only. I'm also going to do a little bit of chemistry here because you're supposed to use 30 developer, and I've only got a bottle of 20 and a bottle of 40. We're going to combine them and make 30. So, you know, who knows? Maybe the intro I was bald. We'll see if this works. That was future me talking to you just a moment ago. So let's get into this, shall we? If you plan to do this at home, please read the instructions thoroughly. I'm not going to go through every single step. Please be sure to do your strand test, do any allergy tests that they recommend in the instructions. I won't show all of that on camera here, but in the box for the Color Zap, you get the powder component and then the activator. And depending what kind of hair color you're trying to remove or what color your hair is, you will mix a varying amount of product. If it's semi-permanent hair, there's a water line and you're just going to mix this with water. If it's permanent hair color you're trying to remove, like I am, you're going to use this stuff, and then depending what shade it is, you'll use a certain amount of this stuff. And since mine's super dark, we're going to use the whole thing. The instructions say to apply in 1-inch sections, avoiding your roots or your virgin hair. And then my timing is going to be, since it's the darkest shades, 50 minutes to 1 hour. We are shooting for an orange-red outcome. Color remover will not get your hair back to its natural color, because every time you apply hair color, you're actually lightening or changing your actual natural color underneath. Even if you dye it black, you're lifting color from your natural hair. So what you're going to get is nothing near your natural color. It's not going to look your natural color. You have to recolor your hair after you do this. Maybe you choose to dye it back to what appears to be your natural color, but it's not going to do that. So be aware, we're looking for orange here. Alright, not bad, hey? Who's having flashbacks to my old blonde hair? Yes, so all I did was let it process for 50 minutes, 50, and then I rinsed it out and blow dried it. I wasn't very precise about it because since I want this to happen, it's not going to, but I wouldn't mind if it ended up being like a rooted red, like a dark rooted red. So hopefully I got close enough to my natural roots that I won't have a black stripe in my hair. And well, if I do, it's just, I don't really worry too much about this. So yeah, this is pretty, that dark color is definitely gone. Definitely gone. So now we're gonna go red. I got the L'Oreal Technique Excellence HiColor Reds for dark hair. This is not the highlight HiColor. A lot of people use that on their whole head. I almost bought the magenta in that, but this looked like more of a true red, but not a true red. Like this is probably closer to a natural true red that someone might have. This is not going to be natural, but it looked more like, I don't know what I'm going for. I don't know how I'm trying to describe this. Magenta wasn't what I wanted, so I went with this. This is the shade, it's H11 Intense Red, and you have to buy your developer separately, and I already had some at home. So in this box, what you get is the hair color cream itself, and then you get a red intensifier that you mix in with the cream and the developer. You are supposed to use 2.5 fluid ounces per tube. I usually need 2 bottles of hair color for my whole head. So I'm thinking I'm just going to mix up 2 batches, mix them up now instead of doing half my head, realizing I need more, stopping, mixing it up again. Because what I'm going to do, you're supposed to use 30 volume developer. And I don't have 30. I've got 20 and I've got 40. And so I don't recommend you try this at home, but it is just basic math. So, 40 is a 12%. This is a 6%, and you're looking for a 9% maximum developer. And if you mix these in equal quantities, you get 9%. So, or volume 30, right in the middle. So I need a total of 2.5 fluid ounces of each of these to equal 5 ounces. I'm going to err on the side of caution and do 2 ounces of this, 3 ounces of this, and that's the plan. Plastic mixing bowl, you do not want to use any metal clips or brushes or bowls or anything like that with hair color. And my bowl has measurements on the inside. So that is milliliters. Here is ounces. Let's do this. Need a bigger bowl. Splitting my hair into 4 sections, basically splitting the back and the front of this side in half and the back and the front of this side in half. They say to do the lengths of your hair, let it process for 20 minutes, then do the roots and process for 10 more minutes, then rinse it all out. So that's what I am going to do. love it. I love it. I let the roots process for 10 minutes. Then I just went, rinsed it all out and blow dried. And here we are. I have red hair. Totally stoked. Absolutely love it. It was exactly what I was hoping. I wanted the red undertone to be similar to this shirt. You know, that kind of red undertone, and I got it. I do have a sort of rooted red, which I'm glad for. I was watching it process while the roots were going, and I just decided to play it safe and not go too far. I did not want to risk having, you know, hot roots where your roots are lighter than the rest of your hair, and it worked out wonderfully. It's just perfect. There are a few spots where you can tell my imprecision with the hair color remover are, you know, there's a couple darker spots, especially right around here, but I don't care. And if you're a little more careful than I am, then you will not have that problem. My hair does not feel damaged at all. Like, I typically use the Color Oops to remove my hair color. That's what I've used for years. And, you know, it's been maybe a couple years since I've used it, and all I really remember right now is that it smelled really bad and it always made my hair feel like straw. Well, my hair does not feel like straw at all. I can run my fingers through it. It feels soft. It feels like it did before I did this process. So I'm gonna say Color Zap, that's my way to go. Like this, I really, really like this stuff. I thought it was super easy to use. I'm super happy with the results. I think it completely removed all the color it was supposed to remove. The new color took perfectly fine. Yeah, Color Zap. Thumbs up on the Color Zap. I am so stoked about this freaking color right now. My lip, if you're curious, is the Kat Von D 10th anniversary Santa Sangre, and I have red hair. I'm so excited. There you have it. Hope you enjoyed this little trip down color my hair lane. If you like these sort of follow me along while I do crazy things to my hair videos, give me a thumbs up down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, and if you click that notification bell, you will never ever miss one. Thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over hair with me. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.